Cool. So in line with the theme today around engaging customers, how can collaborative apps on Teams actually help drive better customer experiences? And as markets open up, as the world basically opens up, and with more face-to-face interactions between customers and customer support agents, and in this post-COVID world, these face-to-face interactions are even more influenced by the online experiences that these customers have had. Given that a decade of digital transformation has happened in these couple of in about a couple of years, when customers do step into a situation where they are face to face with a customer support agent, that basically, let's take the example of retail. That's an industry that everybody sort of relates with. When you step into an environment and are being supported or expect to be supported, get some assistance, you need to find you need to have all of those conveniences that the customer has been used to in terms of finding a large collection, making a quick selection out of that collection, and finding the best price and offers that make sense for them. I'm going to request control and see if I can move to the next slide. Okay. So for this example on how collaborative apps can actually help elevate the customer experience, I'm basically going to be sharing a solution blueprint. Now, this is an art of the possible solution blueprint on what a collaborative apps that helps retailers basically take their face-to-face customer interactions or customer support interactions to the next level. But it easily applies to any other situation where there is a face-to-face interaction. Maybe it's a manufacturing experience center, or it's an auto sales area, or maybe any other situations where in the public sector or in government, where actually looking at citizen services, where folks are actually walking into an office and they have multiple counters to go to and multiple services from the same location. So for the purpose of this example, let's take a situation where a customer basically walks into a multi-branded outlet, in this case Northwind retail chain, which basically sells electronic devices from across brands. And this customer now is looking for a home entertainment system for their newly constructed house. What does the customer experience currently look like? So for any retailer today, probably when the customer actually walks in, they see static notice boards to see and find the right department for themselves. And when they do arrive at that department, they wait to get assisted. When they do finally get assisted, and they tell them why they're here to find a particular product. They will basically then wait for the expert to actually show up to walk them through the various product options. And now not everything would be in the store, and the sales agents would probably try to go ahead and maybe push some fast moving items. And of course, the customer, you don't want to be in a situation where the customer actually has researched more and knows more about the products and offerings from the company than the customer associate themselves. So let's see how a Teams collaborative app can actually elevate this experience. So when the customer actually walks in, we basically have they're basically greeted by a customer assistance champion that's basically enabled with a tablet or a mobile device with Teams, and they're able to have a quick chat with the customer and find out why what's the purpose of their visit and what they would like to accomplish in this visit. As they're doing that, they could navigate to a team where all of the store associates are added, and using a messaging extension like you see here, basically go ahead and find out the purpose of their visit and create a support ticket for them, adding in very minimal detail like their name and phone number. And as they do that, the phone number actually serves as their unique identifier to basically see if this customer is a returning customer, if they've actually been to the store before, and are there any previous purchases. And this is done via backend integration to the existing CRM system. So the CRM system here serves as that system of record from where these details or insights show up and inform the customer care associate on this particular customer. So the support ticket is actually created and submitted. Now that support ticket actually goes ahead and lands as a notification in the channel where all of the associates are added. And because this customer ticket is about purchase of a home theater system, the relevant tags in this example being smart speakers, smart TV, home entertainment systems do get added, which help the relevant customer care associates to pick this up and change the status as assigned to themselves. In this case, Roy, who's an expert in home entertainment systems, basically picks this up, assigns the ticket to themselves, changes the status to assign to me, and you can see this experience is actually enabled on a tablet as well as on a mobile device based on the kind of device landscape that we have at that particular customer. Now, as they make that change and get the ticket assigned to themselves, they're actually greeted with an adaptive card in the Personal Scope app. This Personal Scope app basically then helps identify if this customer is a returning customer, and now this is where the team's collaborative app experience sort of kicks in, and they're able to find what are some of the available products or available offerings that they have, or any relevant promotions that they have. So if while this face-to-face interaction is taking place, it can be assisted and elevated by finding out what's the entire range of home entertainment systems that this store has, and as with online experiences. So here basically just spending a time on the platform features here. In the Personal Scope, Roy is basically greeted with this carousel kind of adaptive card that helps them swipe through various options of what's available, and also while they're talking to the customer and showing them around the actual demo pieces on display, also show them other pieces that may or may not be in the store but might actually match preferences for the customer a little better. Now, as that discussion is happening, of course, the customer expects to find the best kind of overview, any specifications or questions that they might have, and what's the relevant offers. Again, that whole point around having a large selection, making a quick selection on that collection, and then finding the best price and offers that are on display. So when this interaction actually goes through and they're able to showcase all of the detail and maybe convince them on one particular product, the customer care associate can go ahead and book that product for them. And of course, they would not like to take the demo piece home, probably something that's in the back, and that this app actually enables closing of the request and basically submitting a request for the inventory associates to basically pick this up and deliver to the cash out desk as the request is submitted. However, just as with online experiences, when you do make a large purchase, there are of course some ancillary products that you would, or offerings that the customer would be interested in. And in this case, for a home theater system, they might be interested in mood lighting, they might be interested in other speakers or wall mounts. And let's say the customer is now interested in another line around maybe smart lighting or mood lighting to go with the home theater system. The customer care associate, the home entertainment professional, can actually use the same adaptive card and basically change status on that adaptive card to send it to the relevant group, or maybe the same channel where another expert that's basically an expert in mood lighting can actually pick up the experience from there. So that experience of waiting for the other person, not finding the expert is actually it actually goes away. And the other person, the newer person that comes up for mood lighting, is able to assist them. Similarly, go ahead and close the transaction with them. And now let's say the journey is completed. They bought the main product, all the ancillary products that they wanted to buy. They now will be presented with a customer satisfaction survey to finally get some feedback. Maybe at this point the customer care associate hands over. Opens the survey through this adaptive card here and hands it over to the customer to basically fill it with them, or basically talks them through the survey and fills it up for them as they go along. Now, all of these transactions, the sales transactions, are happening, the store managers basically would need to keep a check on on operations and on inventory, and the store manager would basically at any time, if for a particular SKU the set threshold gets below their set levels, they would actually go ahead and get a notification to be able to view where they are in terms of the SKUs, or even order SKUs. And this also opens up opportunities to maybe have other integrations beyond CRM to maybe to the inventory system, or maybe to the other ordering and procurement systems, which sends orders directly to their suppliers, or maybe to an upstream warehouse from where this delivery needs to happen. So quickly, sharing some key design considerations of the platform constructs that helped bring in this experience. So we saw a messaging extension. So we saw a team where all of the customer care associates in that multi-department store were added, and the messaging extension basically helped the customer care associate right at the start to go ahead and create that ticket for them, right in the context of the team chat while having that conversation. We saw task modules for the customer satisfaction survey, viewing the product details, reserving the product use cases in order to take quick actions. And task modules are specifically helpful when we want to display when there is a notification that comes in, but the buttons actually need to display certain content for a brief amount of time. For example, the customer experience survey that gets displayed, but once the survey is done, there's no need to have it on again. You could close that out. Task modules help deliver that experience, and of course with adaptive cards, with the carousel set of cards to browse to the various options, and the card refreshes to see the various status in which this request currently is, or the digest kind of cards that help to see the various ancillary products that are available for this customer, allows for this immersive experience for store associates and also for customers who would like to get more details on the product that they're buying. Now, like I said earlier, this is not an existing app inside of Teams. This is not an experience that this is basically this is not a feature. This is not an app. This is basically a solution blueprint and shows the art of possible of what can be done. So for any face-to-face interaction where a customer support agent is actually helping out customer, collaborative app experiences like these can help elevate that conversation, deliver a better customer experience. Leaving you with the solution architecture where all the insights about the customer came in from the CRM and from the inventory database in terms of inventory of the products, and also the product knowledge management database where specifications, overview, etc. came in and delivered that experience through the bot messaging extension and task module and the adaptive cards to the store associate to be able to deliver that experience.